Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are streaming this. All of you in our Screenland film family, thank you for supporting us on Patreon.
Absolutely.
So, for those who may not be familiar, my name is Greg D.
I'm Genius McGee.
We host both the Nerds of Nostalgia
and the Nightmare Junkhead podcast.
And it is our pleasure to welcome you all to this double feature where we're celebrating the work of a true genre genius.
Oh, yeah.
Genius, this man gave us some of the most jaw-dropping moments in horror history.
Mm-hmm.
He also is responsible for one of the greatest family film franchises in Disney history.
Yep. And you can't say the term Lovecraftian horror movies without thinking of this man. He's the one that brought us some of the squiddliest of diddlies.
Absolutely. No, we are here to celebrate the work of the late, great Stuart Gordon, who sadly passed away March 24th, our year of the Lord, 2020. But ultimately, like we said, we are not here to lament the loss.
No, we're here to celebrate the work of this great man and the legacy that he left behind.
Yes, we are. And we are here recording live at Screenland Armor, and we are trying to do our best to practice the social distancing there. But also, like I said, we're coming and gathering to celebrate the work of someone. And I hate it when we have to gather for a reason like this.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, as we go, the inevitability of life, but ultimately, Stuart Gordon gave us a large body of work to celebrate.
There's movies, looking at it, I did not know he had anything to do with this movie. This is amazing.
It's beautiful. And what we're going to be doing tonight is we've got a double feature for you that is streaming exclusively through Shudder.
Shudder shout out.
Now, if you don't have Shudder, that's okay, because right now
they're giving it to you for free, baby. If you're going to be stuck inside the house, what better way to get stuck in than getting a chance to watch some very cool horror movies for free? So you're going to click the link.
You're going to put in the code that is in the Patreon post.
And you'll get a 30-day free trial to Shudder.
Yes, and you're going to then screen and experience two Stuart Gordon films.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we've got quite a double feature for you. But to give you the real experience here at Screenland is if we were there at home with you, which thankfully is probably not the best thing right now. That would be kind of way too intense and scary.
A little anti-social distancing.
Very much so. Ultimately, whenever we host something here at Screenland, we always want to make sure to give the most back.
And although we don't have any prizes to give you
true.
now,
Very true.
Is kind of the prize as a way of saying thank you for being part of the Patreon family.
Yes, absolutely. Joining the film family, it means a lot to us. So we've got a trailer reel specifically for our first film, and then a second one for our second film. And Genius, what are the two films that we're watching this evening?
Ooh, so our first on the double delicious double feature is the Stuart Gordon classic, Dolls.
Ooh, now I've read on the IMDb and elsewhere from 1987, also called The Dolls.
The Dolls? Ooh. So is this one of those magical buzz?
I think so, actually. It could place in the
the?
Yes, very much the. But no, from 1987, this is written by Ed Naha and directed by Stuart Gordon. Ultimately, on the podcast of Nightmare Junkhead, we have this whole thing where we say, Genius, ask me if I've seen The Dolls.
Hey, have you seen either Dolls or The Dolls?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Huh.
Now, ultimately, that is a lie. I have not seen The Dolls, but I've seen enough of the trailers. I know enough of Stuart Gordon's work that I could fake my way to you'd go, yeah, I think he has seen The Dolls.
Yeah.
So ultimately, this is my first time watching it. How about you?
I saw this way back in the day. It was on Commander USA, which is like the daytime version of Up All Night.
Yes.
And they edited. But the cool thing about it is there wasn't a lot of editing needed with this movie.
Really?
Normally how we say on the show, how we call Frank Henenlotter Frankenhooker family friendly
True.
Henenlotter. This is not family friend and Stuart Gordon because there's actually crazy family friendly Stuart Gordon, but this is horror family friendly Stuart Gordon.
Perfect. I think that'll work out perfectly. Also highlighted by the special effects work of John Carl Buechler.
Yes.
And David Allen that did the stop motion work. And that's
highlight of this movie, I think.
And ultimately, when you have a film called Dolls or
The Dolls,
it's going to feature
The Dolls.
Potentially. And honestly, again, from what I know of the film, from the whole, I've seen that, I know the doll work in this, top notch.
Yeah.
So we're definitely in for a treat. But then we're going to follow that up with a film that... A heady film?
A very heady film. In the before time, we hosted this couple a few times.
we've seen the transformative power of our film that we're finishing our double feature. We're going back a few years to 1985, and we're going to be watching H.P. Lovecraft's
Re-Animator. Is it Re-Animator or the Re-Animator?
Ultimately, I believe it is Re-Animator. Now, this is one that we're going to throw out another time.
Another place.
Warning, because this film is definitely notorious. I can almost guarantee hardcore horror fans, they know this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore genre fans, they know this movie. But I guarantee some of the hotty-totty cinema fans out there that when they drink the water, it is pinky out. But I guarantee they are somewhat familiar with this film because it is famously referenced in Sam Mendes' American Beauty.
It's as beautiful as a bag floating in the wind.
Oh, there's a lot of bags floating in this particular film. This is a nasty, gnarly, weirdly fun film.
Yeah, this is the blackest of comedies. This is a goofy, fun, gory movie.
Don't be ashamed
if you're laughing at it.
It's okay. It's okay to laugh.
And don't be ashamed if you're like, is he with the? Oh God! Yeah, it's going to happen.
It's
going to happen.
Just prepare yourself for it. But ultimately, I'm glad we're able to kind of share this with you, share this with each other. Ultimately, the only thing we don't want you sharing is the coronavirus. So again, practice your social distancing. Let's screen this from afar, but together ultimately, and that's what we're here for.
Absolutely. Thank you guys again for being part of the Patreon brigade here for Screenland Armor and joining us to see these really two cool movies.
Amazingly cool movies. And like I said, to enhance the experience, we do have some trailer reels for you. 3 Stuart Gordon, kind of the ones that you're going to hopefully go, oh yeah, I forgot he did that. And then the trailer reel that we have for Re-Animator is the H.P. Lovecraft goodness that only Stuart Gordon could give us.
The squiddliest of diddlies.
Totally the squiddliest of diddly. So thank you again, as Genius said, for being involved and being part of our Patreon Screenland film family. We're going to go ahead and get ready, run your trailers, and then go to Shudder, watch Dolls, enjoy it. Grab yourself a smoke potentially after that.
Yep, come back after the movie and join us. You're going to be yippity-yapping about Dolls and Re-Animator and a whole bunch of other things.
Other things that might be summoned up, that might just find their way into our reality.
We might shrink some things, blow up some things. Who knows?
We will see. So again, thank you guys for doing this, and we will see you then.
In your dreams. Get a job in a sideshow.
It's a new age of combat.
Human beings, genetically engineered to be the best fighters in history.
2 champions.
It isn't over until someone wins.
At war with each other.
Achilles! I have already killed you.
2 invincible men.
Let's finish it, Alexander, here now.
The ultimate killing machines.
I'm gonna get in this thing, and I'm gonna kick your... The battle's over.
Not for me.
Robot jocks. In the year 2017, one corporation is building a fortress for the ultimate takeover.
You are the property of the Mentel Corporation.
You will be programmed.
What are you?
The Mentel Corporation has transformed me into a more efficient human being.
They will monitor your behavior.
The law is clear. One child per woman.
They will control your thoughts.
been in there for 3 days. No one has ever lasted 4.
They will invade your dreams.
This is an unauthorized thought process.
Now, one man will challenge the system.
You are nothing. Let's find out.
We're going through the construction area here.
Christopher Lambert. Fortress.
Attention, all personnel. The room is sealed.
Set your weapons for close range!
In the year 2196,
Just lost contact with Command Post 3 outside the second perimeter. It's right outside!
someone has developed the ultimate destructive force. All they need is a man who'll deliver.
What have you got?
It is a rush shipment to Earth.
No questions asked.
We'll do it.
Geez, I've never seen trailers like these before. They look,
Creepy.
You better power down, Canyon.
It's coming! Look out!
You gotta tell us how to stop these things.
Dennis Hopper, Stephen Dorff, and Debbie Mazar.
Fire it up!
Space Truckers.
We are in a boat off the coast of España.
Honey, our stock could be going underwater and we wouldn't even know it. What are you doing?
I'm just going on vacation.
I'd say we've got a storm coming up. Brace yourself! We're gonna have to take the raft into that town for help. Hello? We need help!
What kind of church is this?
What the hell's going on here? I'm supposed to meet someone here? A woman? Senorita? You want to tell me what's wrong with everybody in this town?
I tell you a secret. No one leaves. People come, but no one leaves.
Why are you trying to kill us? What did we do to you?
I am here. I've been waiting for you.
Barbara?
They give flavor.
And the child will be immortal.
If it happens to me, you've got to promise you'll kill me.
Come on, motherfucker.
We are children of Dagon. It is your destiny. Will you forget your world and your friends. There will be no time, no today, no yesterday. Only the forever, and forever, and forever without end.
I don't have a choice, do I?
Every journey begins in the mind. A flight of imagination. A vision of what might lie across the universe. Or within the deepest regions of the subconscious. Dr. Edward Pretorius is about to embark on such a journey.
It's out of control. You've got to turn it off. Something's coming.
Humans are such easy prey.
From the makers of Re-Animator, from beyond.
From the very depths of hell. And the blackest regions of the imagination. It is coming. H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon. The Book of the Dead.
No!
3 strange tales of the supernatural and the unearthly.
Don't push me away!
A terrifying trilogy. Inspired by the horrific works of the original master of horror himself, H.P. Lovecraft.
The secrets of the Necronomicon do not come cheap.
An amazing encounter.
Why are you doing this to me?
In the realm of lurking fear and unspeakable horror that will take you to hell and back 3 times over. Be there when the fabled Necronomicon unleashes his ancient, deadly secrets. To walk upon the earth once again. 3 nightmares calculated to keep you sleepless forever. You are not alone. Necronomicon, starring Richard Lynch, Bruce Payne, Belinda Bauer, David Warner, Signe Coleman, and Jeffrey Combs as H.P. Lovecraft. Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. See it if you dare.